What's up? My name's Anson. Welcome to Two New Heights. Today, I'm super excited to do a tour of an F-350 Super Duty with a customized Goose Gear 5010 camper glued to the back. Let's get started. Most of this truck has been left factory issue, at least on the inside. Basic rundown is steering wheel, so you can drive, right? You have the center console, which has a little like lockbox inside. Back seats fold down, all that good stuff. Standard truck, not much to see. That's not what we came here for, so let's go check out the outside. Starting in the front, there is a Warren winch capable of pulling 16,500 pounds. Behind the bull bar, you have a 6.7 turbo diesel engine. Lights are by Baja Designs. The suspension's been buffed with a Carli 2.5 pin top. Basically, this thing's a Baja truck. Tires are 37-inch General Grabbers. The wheels are changed for method simulated V-locks. On the roof there are Max Tracks stored on a Prinsu rack. These get you out of a pinch if you're stuck in mud. As for how the camper's attached to the truck, Goose Gear in California receives the 5010 unit from Germany and then slaps it on an aluminum bed. Speaking of which, let's take a look. On the roof of the camper are two solar panels, powering a lithium battery that gives you enough energy to go off-grid camping. The lithium battery provides power to the lights, the fridge, a furnace, toilet, whatever is needing power. It's over there actually, it can provide. In the back there are Deaver springs to aid in suspension, along with a 15,000-pound tow hitch. Behind me is actually a panel which, when lifted up, reveals storage. Whether you use this for camping supplies or cooking ware, it has plenty of room. There's also a table which can be used for preparing food or whatever you need, and it folds up neatly underneath the panel for travel. Above me, as you can see, is an awning, which folds out to go 270 degrees around the truck, which provides good shade and protection from poor weather, which in Alaska happens kind of a lot. Inside of these cabinets are Step 22 bags, which can hold a lot of stuff. On the opposite side is a panel similar to this, which just gives you access to more storage. Whatever, that one's not opening. Now I am inside of the camper. The roof sits flush with the back of the truck and can be raised from the inside to provide more headroom. There is an LED light powered by the battery on the roof, but if that's not enough, there are three zipped kind of flaps on the sides which you can open to give you daylight, as well as a net to keep bugs out. That's the toilet. There's 10 gallons of water on board, which is passively heated by the furnace, allowing you to have hot water by the sink, which is pretty cool. Down below by your feet there's a vent for the furnace to actually give you heating inside when it's cold outside. I want to mention all around this vehicle, outside, inside, there are latches which are just you pull out, twist, and it opens up the cabinet or drawer or whatever. On top of the cabinets that you can see from the outside is a pad so you can sit down and use it as a bench. Same's on the other side. What's up? There's a Maritime Dometic fridge and freezer which can hold plenty of food, drinks, or whatever you really need. And as long as the truck is running, it will keep your stuff cool. You don't even need the truck to be on. Since it runs off the battery, as long as it's getting solar power, the fridge will keep all of your stuff cool. To prove this, we threw a couple of potatoes in the freezer and then we went up to Homer for a trip. We came back a few days later and they were still frozen, so That's pretty good. What I'm sitting on right now is a wrap-on green toilet. We like to call it the space shuttle toilet, because what happens is when you're done doing your thing, you press a button and it goes into a bag, and then you can throw that bag out. Apparently no one's tested it yet, so in theory it works. But the owner doesn't want to try it. In the back is a full-sized queen bed, which can fold up to give you more living space, and when you're ready to use it, a little flap comes down to give you lots of room. Underneath are these wacky springs. It's like 4 different like leaves almost that can press on the little mattress, but makes for a pretty comfortable night of rest. So this is a very utilitarian, practical vehicle. There's not too much to see, it's not complicated, but it is functional, which is what makes it so cool. Alright, that about sums it up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as I went over and looked at this epic truck. I had a lot of fun, and if you have questions, I'll try to answer it if you want to leave them in the comments. Between you and me, my uncle has a bit of a truck problem. Behind me is a total chaos Tacoma. So, in the future, if this does well, maybe I'll come back and do a video on that too. And you know what? I've never done this before. I'm going to set a like goal. Assuming this does as well as I think, I'm actually going to go for 200 likes. That's a lot. So let's see if we can do that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on 2 New Heights. Boy, I'ma slap you.
Hey, little privacy here.
This right here is pretty cool. It's an airport, one of 2, that goes to an onboard air compressor. So you can plug in tools or inflate tires and whatever you need to do.
That's much better.
This is my director, or sorry, the guy that's just telling me what I need to fix.
I'm the heckler.
Heckler, yes, for sure.
Oh, it was
Back up, back up.
cut. And cut.
We're all official here in the biz. Cut.